Better, better as we go, isn't it? I chose integrity. As you all know, what we're doing is we're filling in the blank, or filling out the acronym of CHIC, character, heart, integrity, and confidence. And immediately I thought of Ruth in the scriptures, because I think she's one of the most powerful examples of integrity. Yes. And there's many in the Bible, but she is very, from beginning to the end, this girl is just, she is on it with integrity. And really integrity is it represents the wholeness of character, doing the right thing in a reliable way. It's being trustworthy, honest, having strong moral principles and uprightness. And all of these things deal with, it all goes back to the heart. Because if the heart is not right, nothing is going to be right. Your motives won't be right if your heart's not right. Nothing's going to be right until the heart is made right. Integrity is having a moral compass that does not waver. There's something inside of you that says, no, I have to stick with this. I have to make the right decision. I have to do the right thing, no matter how heavy the pressure gets, how strong the pressure gets, how it even looks like all odds are working against you, and you feel that pressure begin to build up, and you're like, I'm just not going to be able to do this. I can't follow through with it. But let me tell you something about Ruth. Once she made the decision, because she yoked up with a woman named Naomi, who, I'm not going to go through this whole story. It's hard not to, but just to let you see, because what had happened is Ruth and Orpah were daughter-in-laws of Naomi. Well, Naomi had to leave her home country because there was a famine in the land. There was no longer going to be productivity and producing what we're talking about, reproducing. So she went to the land of Moab, her and her husband and her 2 sons, and they stayed there. I believe it was after 10 years, her sons died. Her husband died, her sons died. But then she gets word that the famine is over and that there's bread in the house again. So she says to her daughter-in-laws, Ruth and Orpah, y'all stay here. I'm getting to be an old lady. I'm not going to have any more children. If I do, I would be too, by the time they get grown, they'll be too, you guys will be too old. You're going to wait for them to grow up. And so she put them in a position to make a decision. Now, I think you're being put in a place to make a decision this weekend. All right. You're being put in a position to make a decision. What's your decision going to be? And so she did her dead level best. And you need to realize that when God puts people in your life who are going to be spiritual voices, mothers, fathers in the spirit, mentors, coaches, all that kind of thing, that you're going to be put to the test. You've got to make a decision. Now she told them, go on back to Moab. Stay in your own land, stay in your own comfort zone. These are your people, you know what to do here. And Orpah decides to stay there. Now, some of y'all, you may be pressured to make a decision to just stay right where you are. But I think it's going to be difficult for you to decide that after this weekend. All right. Because you have been presented with a new place, a new dimension. Come on, say amen. A new level of freedom, a new level of purpose and destiny. So therefore, you are now being put to the test. What decision will you make? Will you stay where you are, or will you be like Ruth and say, child? You're talking to a kingdom chick. I know what's here. I'm ready to tap into something new. This ain't cutting it for me no more, and I'm not going to stay stuck. I am a woman of integrity. I'm a woman of character and heart and confidence, and I'm making a decision today. Where you go, I will go. Where you dwell, I will dwell. Your God will be my God. Your people is now my people. Let's go back home and see what God's going to do from this day forward. Somebody shout hallelujah. trying to put doubt in my mind. You're trying to criticize who I'm connected to. But I know I'm where I'm supposed to be with who I'm supposed to be with. So I will not let you change my mind. Integrity follows through to the end. You do not turn back when things get difficult. Come on, say amen, ladies. When the pressure is on, so am I. I'm going to push through the mess till I see a message developing out of this. Come on, shout hallelujah. Yes, I've been rejected. Yes, I've been denied. Yes, I've been delayed. Yes, I've had times of abandonment. Yes, I've been depressed. Yes, I've been oppressed. Come on, somebody. Yes, I've missed the mark. Yes, I've had fear. Yes, I've dealt with intimidation. Yes, I've felt insecure and inadequate. I have felt more at times that I don't belong than I do belong. But I have to tap into my heart and my spirit and know I'm right where God put me. You can't push me out of my spot. It may only look like a little corner of the field right now, like room, but I'm going to keep gleaning, even if it's from your leftovers. I'm going to keep gleaning and grabbing what I can grab, because I know the King of Kings has his eye on me. Jesus is my Boaz. Ain't nobody else my Boaz. Jesus is my Boaz. I love my husband, but he ain't my Boaz in the spirit. God is my Boaz. Jesus is my Boaz. Hallelujah. I'm going to keep gleaning in this field. Everybody else can pass me by. They can come on and grab everything first and just think I'm left with the scraps. But I'm going to take the scraps and I'm going to make it look like I've got the full load. I'm going to maximize on the little that I have. Because he who is faithful over the little shall be made ruler over much. Come on, you better shout. I'm trying not to preach, but I'm just telling you right now, ladies, we are so valuable in the kingdom of God. And God begins to honor us when our heart is right, our character is right, our integrity is right, our confidence is put in place in him. Now watch this. Because of the integrity of her heart, that's what called her to the king's palace. I said, who is this damsel? Who is this kingdom chick? Who is this woman? She's looking mighty fine, and I see something in her I don't see in the rest of these. All right. And he said, how about telling her to come over to my house for dinner? All right. I want to have a dinner date with her. And he called her over to the house, and he fixed a fine meal, presented to her, and she ate till she was full, and there was so much left over that she had to take some, some takeout plates to Mama and them. Y'all understand? I take it on back to Miss Naomi. And you know what? What stood out to him is the faithfulness of her heart to serve Naomi. Yes. That's what everybody testified. He's like, who is this damsel? And they begin to tell him, and the servant said to him, she is so faithful to take care of her mother-in-law. She's serving. Now watch, I gotta bring this to close. I can't go over my time. I don't even know what my time is, but I'm not gonna go over it, okay? And see, you started. Y'all just, Prophetess just kicked it off and just passed the baton, and now Prophetess Barbara got it all stirred up. Now I'm all stirred up, and guess what? You're all next. So, but listen, he said, I'll tell you what. Y'all take her back to the field. But he said, I want you to do this. He said, I don't want nobody touching her. I don't want nobody molesting her. I don't want nobody violating her no more. Nobody raping her of that which is hers. And he said, I'll tell you what. I want you on purpose to go out there and drop some stuff for her. Let me tell you, she had favor with the king. And you have favor with the king because of the integrity of your heart. God is going to honor you for your faithfulness. And the story goes on and on. She learned so much and gleaned so much from her mother-in-law and how to present herself to the King of Kings in her life, who would become her kinsman redeemer named Boaz. But let me tell you, before it is all said and done, she is no longer in the corner of that field, but baby, she is in the palace. In fact, the palace becomes her throne. Hallelujah. Boaz becomes her man. You understand? And they come together and they have a child, and I believe his name was Obed, and it ends up he's in the bloodline bloodline of Jesus. He is in the lineage of Jesus. And Naomi, who had come back to her home country, bitter of spirit, because she said, I left full, but I came back empty. But what she didn't know is that little girl named Ruth would bring her back full circle into a place where, honey, little dried up packs of hers would fill up with milk again, and she gave nourishment to the baby of Kataramosa. Hallelujah, the baby that Ruth birthed. My God, do you understand how empowering this is? Do you understand the power of influence that you as a kingdom chick are about to have in people's lives? Not only did Ruth produce by being, she stepped in. She was not there by covenant. She was there by choosing in connection. And she lined up, come on, because of the integrity of her heart. And it set her up. Everybody, it set her up. I think the battery went there. We done blow the mic out. It set her up that she would produce a son that is of the lineage of Jesus. Yes. And not only that, because of what she produced, it brought life back to Naomi, so that she, my goodness, was no longer empty, but her packs began to fill again. And that baby, she gave suck to the baby of Ruth. My goodness, she gave nourishment to the baby of Ruth. Glory be to God. So I'm going to close right here with this and pass this torch. Everybody in this room, no matter what your age is, no matter how short or how long you've been in the kingdom of God, there is something happening inside of you right now, glory be to God, that is going to cause reproduction, not only in your life, but it is going to cause you. Listen, the power of influence in this room is beyond what you can even imagine, because you are about to bring life back. I'm telling you, this woman right here is receiving life. I was speaking to her before this started this morning, and life was just flowing. She was being replenished. She was being nourished again. She's been feeling empty for a long time, burned out for a long time. But look at her. Them paps are filling. Them paps are filling up again. That womb is filling up again. There's fresh oil flowing. I declare, decree, and prophesy over every woman in this room. I don't care what nobody thinks. This ain't vulgar. Your paps. There's nourishment. There's replenishment coming into your paps in the spirit again. Your womb is filling up. Hey, it don't matter what you birthed up until now, baby. You're about to birth some new stuff, some powerful stuff, some influential things that are going to affect and change the nations of the earth. Hallelujah. So keep your integrity. Don't lose it. Keep your word. Don't let anybody change your mind. Thank you, God. Come on. Come on. Glory. Yes, God. Just let the glory drop on you right there. Just let it play. This stuff is real. It's real. The glory dropped on us like this. It was all over. You don't understand. Lift your hands and let it drop on you. Lift your hands and let it drop on you right now. This is impartation. Impartation. Let it drop. I'm going to pass it. I'm going to let it drop. 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 I gotta touch this lady right here. pressed through the pain. I know we've ministered when it was easy. I know we've given when we felt like there was nothing to give. But you need to know from this day forward, that will not be the place you minister from. You're going to minister from purpose, not from pain. You learn how to minister from the pain. But it's time for the pain to be over. You don't need to minister from the hurt no more. You don't minister from the pain. Minister from the rejection. Minister from fullness. Minister from the overflow. Minister from minister from an empty place. God don't need to minister from warfare. Listen, we're giving too much credit to warfare. I command you, stop it. Sometimes the more we address the warfare, the more warfare we're creating. Stop it in Jesus' name. Listen to me. I walk in the Spirit. Walk in a seasoned minister in this thing. Stop giving your warfare so much credit because you're creating more. Hallelujah. From the hard place. Not no more. Not no more. You're going to minister from the overflow, ladies. Overflow. You're going to minister from the beauty, not from the ashes. You're going to minister from the joy, not the mourning. Hallelujah. Yes, people, how he brought you out. Hallelujah. Minister from the place of victory. Yes. Lift your hands and break the Lord and drop the hallelujah. No more. Hallelujah. We have a right to be here. We've been summoned here. That's what we're saying. Such a time as this. Hallelujah. The enemy has no right to run us out. He has no right to make things hard for us. Come on, say amen. Here, we've been authorized by heaven. Authorized by heaven's place. I know what it is. I know what it is to not have enough to get there and wonder how you're going to get back home. But I cannot minister out of that lack.
Amen. That's right.
What you do is you tell the testimony. You tell the testimony. You tell the end result. Hallelujah.